Welcome back, me shipmates. UK Video Game Pirate back with episode 2 of my recent game pickups. Hope you're all doing well. I've got basically today showing Sega some love finally with the Dreamcast. I had actually had a Dreamcast back in the day. Didn't get much appreciation though, considering the time period it came out is when I was really coming of age and going to raves every weekend and things like that. So I wasn't really interested in the PS2 or the Dreamcast or the GameCube back then. But basically I've got 6 Dreamcast games here, 4 original Xbox, 1 Xbox One, Xbox Series X game, and 1 Mega Drive and 1 NES game. And 2 figures to show you, 2 new NECA figures, appropriate for the month of horror for Halloween this month. But firstly I'll get down to the Dreamcast games. Firstly we've got Echo the Dolphin. There we go. Secondly, a game I loved in the arcade. Loved playing it at Sega World in London. But I've never played this actually. It got pretty mixed reviews, but I liked it on the Saturn and it was brilliant in the arcade. Sega Rally. And the game I absolutely loved again at Sega World in the arcade, Dotane USA 2001. Again, the Sega Saturn port wasn't the best, was it? And one of the only 2 Sonic games I think on the Dreamcast is the first one, Sonic Adventure. Not everyone's favourite. And then brilliant light gun game, House of the Dead 2. And then another classic right here is Crazy Taxi. I think that's all the Dreamcast games. Yep, that is. And okay, this is my 99th Mega Drive game. So what basically next month when I hit 100 games, it was going to do a Mega Drive collection video anyway, because chronologically it was the next console I got after the NES. I actually own this game on NES, but I sold it because I did believe it's not the best port of Paperboy, and I thought I only need 1 Paperboy and the Master System version is probably better, so I could justify having a Master System version over the NES. But then obviously when it was on the Mega Drive, that's what I've chosen to get it on. My 99th Mega Drive game. Next, onto the original Xbox. I'm trying to get as many of the multi-plat games on the original Xbox that I can, so that I literally know where I stand with GameCube and PS2. I think that's the best way forward anyway. Here's Star Wars Republic Commando. Another great Star Wars game that came out on the original Xbox. A lot of good Star Wars games on the original Xbox. And Call of Duty 2 Red 1. I believe actually now, apart from Black Ops 3 which was online only, I think I own every Call of Duty game including this one here, which is Call of Duty Finest Hour. So that's it. And finally we have Taito Legends. Probably played a lot of these games on the Amiga back in the day. That's all the original Xbox. And now this is a game I've been playing on Xbox Series X recently. It's an Xbox One game which classes that anyway. Biomutant, a very mediocre game. The missions are very repetitive, even going down to the voice acting, continuously repeating and recycling the same thing over and over again. Not the greatest game at all, very mediocre. So that's what I've completed recently. And finally, the final game I'm going to show you today, Roller Games on the NES, another Konami game. I don't think I've played this, I'm not to think I have anyway, but that's I won't be probably concentrating on NES for a while now. I really focused on it really over the last year. That's what I think the best way of building up your collection. Set a focus, maybe 3 consoles at the most, and just concentrate on them 3 for maybe 8 months to a year. I'd say that's what I usually do anyway. And I think that's all the games, and then the figures. Firstly, we have Michael Myers. These are all NECA figures. I think this is from the newer films. You see that? And lastly, his mate Jason. This is out of part 4. And I'd like to talk to you about another game came out recently. It's on Game Pass. Back for Blood, I believe it's called. Great game, made by the people that made Left 4 Dead 3. I wish they called it Left 4 Dead 3 to tell you the truth. But if anyone wants to team up, group up, it's 4-player co-op, I'll be more than happy to team up. Leave a comment in the section below, your gamer tag, I'll give you an ad. So I hope you've all been keeping well, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you very much.